Brad Pitt has been surrounded by controversy recently as many of his children have turned their backs on their dad, with George Clooney now opening up about his pal. George Clooney made an awkward comment about Brad Pitt. George Clooney made a cheeky joke about his good friend Brad Pitt as he admitted the actor is lucky to still be working. Brad has had a rough few months, with his daughter Shiloh Jolie officially dropping his surname after several of his other kids have made the same change. The actor's son, Pax July Pitt, was also rushed to hospital in July after a scary crash while he was driving his electric bike. Amid all of the drama, George decided to make fun of Brad's age as they promoted their new film Wolves. Speaking at the Venice Film Festival, Brad explained how he only wants to work with people he respects. In response, George quipped, "He's 74 years old, and he's very lucky at this age to still be working, quite honestly." The actor then added that they are both fortunate to have a job and have a career. George Clooney joked about his friend at the Venice Film Festival. Brad and George have been close friends for years, with their bond starting when they both starred in Ocean's 11 back in 2001. Brad was spotted visiting his pal in Lake Como last month, just days after his daughter Shiloh changed her name. It's believed Brad was at the airport on his way to visit George when the name change was made official. Speaking to Page 6, the source said Brad was surrounded by a team of security guards as he rushed through passport control. They also claimed he practically jogged past bystanders who had gathered to see him. Shiloh filed to change her name 3 days after she turned 18 back in May. 2 of Brad's other children have also dropped his last name. His daughter Vivienne was simply listed as Vivienne Jolie in the playbill for the Broadway musical adaptation of The Outsiders, while Zahara introduced herself as Zahara Marley Jolie during her induction at college. Brad has been dealing with a lot of family drama. Brad's son Pax has also turned his back on his Hollywood dad and has previously taken to social media to blast the actor. He branded his famous father a world-classer on his Instagram story in 2020. Pax wrote, "Happy Father's Day to this world-classer. You time and time and again prove yourself to be a terrible and despicable person." He continued, "You have no consideration or empathy toward your 4 youngest children who tremble in fear when in your presence. You will never understand the damage you have done to my family because you are incapable of doing so." Pax concluded his message saying, "You have made the lives of those closest to me a constant hell. You may tell yourself and the world whatever you want, but the truth will come to light someday. So, happy Father's Day, you awful human being." Follow the Mirror US News page on Facebook. All the latest news, showbiz, lifestyle, and sports updates brought to you by our dedicated American team. Follow the Mirror US News page on Facebook to make sure you're not missing out.